Hi, I'm David Sprague with Real Strategic TV, and I want to welcome you to this episode that's going to be absolutely fantastic. We have a special guest with us today that is literally one of the nation's experts on Facebook marketing, which really is a topic that so many businesses want to know about. Phil, want to welcome you to the show.
Thank you very much.
And Phil, tell us a little about what you've been doing with Facebook and some of the challenges right now that businesses are facing trying to really capitalize on getting on Facebook.
Well, one of the things that we found most of all is that business owners want to be on Facebook and they know the needs there. Unfortunately, Facebook doesn't come with a lot of customizability options, so we've just made it easier for them to do that.
And now you've been the creator of Fbxtab, and which I know you've gotten a lot of news. You were there at the very point that really Facebook changed everything over, and you were there to really help businesses really get that type of presence. So tell us a little bit about what Fbxtab does and some of the solutions it brings to the table for small businesses particularly.
Sure. Yeah, looking back on how we started, Facebook was allowing folks to kind of customize their content with what they called FBML, which was their version of HTML, and they found that a lot of people just weren't willing to spend the extra time and effort into learning their own language. So they made it easy for business owners who have pages to customize their content by giving us what's called iframes. And even then, though, most folks don't really know how to use iframes, except for it's really just a website within a frame on Facebook. And so, it just came down to formatting the formatting the page, making it look good within a 520 pixel environment. And so we created a few templates, and you may have heard, some people may have heard of, FB Maxed, and that kind of evolved into something we found that most people don't want just customization of a single what's called a tab on their page. They want full access to the power of Facebook, and the way we do that is we establish several different applications that folks can use to go through and really customize the user experience when folks come to their Facebook page. Of course, the way to do that was through applications. The first application that we came up with, and we knew that was going to be a big hit, was the one we call Elements Plus. And this is where folks are able to customize their content, just as if they were, building a web page. But you don't really have to know code, and you don't have to. You just have to kind of have your images and things like that, what you want to to put on the page, whether it's video or photos or pictures. And then the most important thing is we wanted this page to be, we wanted this application to have strong Facebook integration with the like button, the comment system, the invite function, as well as the post to the wall function.
Right.
So when users come to Facebook and they come to this page owned by a business owner, they're able to kind of integrate it in with their own Facebook experience. And so it was a great way to build that viral aspect of what's going on there. And that we get into a whole new concept at that point. You probably heard of it. Called Edge Rank.
Right. You know what I loved about what you did is not only there at the beginning, but you really listened, it sounded like, to the marketplace and what they were looking for. You just didn't build a couple things so that it maybe mirrored or looked potentially like a website, but you really built something that allows people that come to the Facebook fan page to engage with the business. And tell a little about, before we get into Edge Rank, because it's a really important topic, tell us some of the features that you've seen the marketplace really be able to take advantage of with Fbxtab and Elements Plus.
Wow, that's a loaded question. I mean, really, we find that I'm even surprised today on some of the ways that people are using Elements Plus. In fact, just the other day I saw an Amazon store built into their Facebook page. So I just really see, just having the ability to put HTML and JavaScript and CSS kind of all within the page. It's just, you know, people come up with all kinds of ways to use it. Whether
Well,
it's, I've even used this before where we've done some webinars, you know, some live webinars right inside of Facebook on our page. So we're able to, you know, do some video feeds, live video feeds, and that sort of thing. So there's lots and lots of ways that folks can use it. But I think the most important way that people are using it is what's called the light gate function.
mm-hmm.
And this is when we establish a default landing tab. So when folks go to this page, whatever it might be, they land on a very particular tab. So the owners of the page get to choose what tab that is.
And Phil, do you mind showing that on your screen and we can take a
Sure,
look at that
sure,
real quick? Because I think it's a incredibly valuable tool that you guys have actually developed for small businesses, or really any business for that matter. But you know,
sure.
small businesses always feel like they really can't take advantage of, you know, all those cool things that are in the marketplace because of course they're a small business. But you know, I've seen your Fbxtab in Elements Plus. It's amazing. So you want to share with that real quick what we're seeing?
Sure. Okay. Well, this is actually a page with one of our deals, but I just wanted to show you the little light gate function. And what this means is if someone comes to the page, now see, this admin bar is only visible to myself. So if I were logged into Facebook as another individual, or if anyone else was, they won't see this bar
Right.
here. But really, what it is just a page. You know, telling folks that they should like the page.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, it's a coupon inside, like us for access. So they would hit the like button above in order to take advantage of that. Now, of course, I don't have to have this big space here. And this was kind of like one of those things that I didn't really, there we go. So this is one here. Just, you have to envision this gray box being away from it.
Sure.
So basically, you just have an arrow pointing to the like button and give them a reason for liking the page. And it's that simple. Once they get in, they like the page, and of course, there's something else behind that. In this case, it's you know, we want them to download a, you know, a free PSD file with the like buttons in there. And of course, they have an option to download the file, or, you know, again, we have these different things here for invite and share. So you're kind of, you know, inviting other people to come view this download. And then below that, of course, we have comments and that sort of thing. So these are all kind of built into this one particular application.
Right.
I asked me to show you Elements Plus, but we can look here,
Mm-hmm.
and the Elements Plus tab. As you can see, the first thing here is we have a video, and this could be any video. In this case, it's YouTube. We can take, you know, the video off of just any video sharing site. Here we have just some features that might, you know, inspire folks to, you know, become part of this, and the share button so they can share this page with others, the like button, send button, that sort of thing. So these are tightly integrated Facebook features. Now, what I really like about this is once you click here to edit the application, it takes you to our application on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of app providers here are giving you the option to go in and modify your content just like we are, except they're taking you off of Facebook, and you're really losing the experience of being right inside of Facebook. So with our applications, we keep everybody right inside of Facebook. In fact, that's really a cool feature for us, because if you look in the ticker, you'll see that some people you know, are using different applications and that sort of thing. So if you see here, there was someone else using Elements Plus.
You know, you were talking about JavaScript and HTML,
Oh,
and I know for most business owners, you know, that's all foreign to them. That's like code language. So I want to share the screen in just a second again, but could you just maybe give a glimpse of how easy it is to use, just because most people are thinking, well, you know, I don't know how to use that, so maybe this type of program isn't for me.
Sure. And we've built features into our application to acknowledge that, address that. What we've done is we've made it real easy so that you create your page from top to bottom by adding what we call stacks. And then inside of that stack, let's say, and the stacks are dependent upon how wide you want the stack to be. If you want, let's say, a header image, you would create a 100% width stack. and then you add an image. You just upload an image from your computer, you add it to that element, and then there you go. You have it. If you wanted to,
would you mind showing that real quick? And I know I know you're a real tech guy, but I know that there's a plumber watching and there's a hair salon watching, and they really want to take advantage of Facebook. So how easy could they actually do that? Is that possible to show that in your app?
Yeah, I'll do that right here. So here we have an example of the page that we just showed you, and what I want to do is kind of take you back and forth from that. So I'll open this. It says View Fan Page, and I'll open it in a new tab so you can see it. This will take you right to the fan page that you're building. So this is what we're looking at here. Well, in this case, what I want to do, first of all, remember this gray bar is only visible to me. So let's say I wanted to add a header image above this video. It's very easy to do.
So like a coupon image, let's say. Let's say it's a coupon image.
Okay, or a coupon image. Well, in this case, we could take the whole concept here. We just take this whole section and make a coupon image out of it.
Great.
How does that
Yeah, that sounds good. I think it's pretty practical for most people. They want them to go to Facebook to get some type of great coupon or whatnot.
Sure. So what we'll do first of all is we'll delete all the things that are on here. I'll take this blank and I'll apply it to the page, and now it's deleted everything. And I'll show you how easy that is, because now we view the fan page. Let's just refresh that. So we see how easy that was, that we just deleted everything. And we're starting from scratch.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay, so here we go. Everything that was there, the video and the features and the comments and everything is gone. So that was really just how easy that was. Now, if we wanted to add, let's say, an image, here are the stacks here. We have 100%, 50-50. And this is
okay, so that's what you mean by stacks. It's just a kind of a layout.
The layout with different column widths, and you can put different things inside of these. So let's just say the 100% width stack, we add it. And then it says click edit to upload your content. Well, the first thing I want to do is I want to find out what kind of element this is. And the default element for all of these is a simple text editor. So if I wanted to change that, and I wanted to make it an image, I would just click image here. And now it's an image element.
Okay.
And if we want to just double check, we look at it, we see it's an image element, close that. And then now we want to edit this by clicking the little pencil icon here for the element. Now, in this case, it knows we have an image element, so it's going to ask me to upload an image. Now, I won't know what image I have here, so I didn't prepare an image to upload.
That's quite all right. Just pick anything so we can take a look at it.
We can look around. In fact, we'll look in some funny Fbxtab stuff, some old stuff there. There's graphics, so we may find something here we might like. There's a PNG file, and there's just a short little PNG file.
Sure,
So
and that might be a coupon for a 50% off or 10% off or something like that.
Yeah, it could be anything. And let's go ahead and stay with that. This could be any kind of coupon that you want to add to your page. Real easy. Now, if I wanted to have that link to something, if someone clicked that image and it went to something, then I could put that link in here.
And I love that because you could, let's say you've got an event coming up, you could actually just upload a picture of the upcoming event and you could link it directly to your buy now or something like that, couldn't you?
Exactly. You could do whatever well, that's the beauty of this. It's really almost too customizable. It might be overwhelming if you think about it like we're talking about. Let's make it easy for everyone to see. Make it easy, but when you want that extra edge and that extra customability that you won't find with other applications, try Elements Plus, and you'll find that you'll have just about everything you need. Whether it's simplicity or really, really complicated things to hire programmers to do, you can do that.
Wow, that's and what we're doing here, just for the record, I know that some companies charge between $800 and $1,500 just to update and put something really cool on a Facebook fan page. And you've literally give people the ability to almost copy and paste. But let's move forward here. Let me show the screen again and show them how you can actually update that.
Okay, sure. I'm going to pick another image because that image was actually too large. So I want to pick another graphic. And let's say this is the graphic I want. Maybe this is the coupon. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just save and close that. It's going to take a minute just to upload the image, and there it is. Okay. Now notice I didn't really save anything.
Right.
What I can do is just go over here and just refresh the page, and it's there.
Wow, it's that easy, huh?
Yeah. So you don't have to you don't have to really worry about, as long as you put it here, it's going to be on your Facebook page. It's just that simple. So I guess the other thing is, if I wanted to change some things, I can change the actual, formatting here. And if I wanted to change the padding or the margin or, the different sizes for the text, I can do that. If I wanted to give this a border, let's say I want to do it a black border, and I wanted it to be 5 pixels wide, okay, so I'll just come down here and I'll pick black, all right? And so I'll save and close. I've got a black border, 5 pixels wide. Let's look at that. And we'll refresh. And there's my black border. Now my image is just a little bit larger, so what I'd have to do is plan my image to be a certain size in order to get that, black border on this side. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of trial and error, but it's very simple that to be able to kind of manipulate this and modify whatever you want to do.
And so what have you seen, and just from a practical standpoint, because we talk about pixels and all that, and I want to really focus on, what are you seeing businesses use this? We saw a video, which is fantastic for maybe video testimonials, coupons, events. What are the things you're seeing that are built inside that people could easily use within 5 or 10 minutes of actually having your product?
Well, the first thing is you'll be able to customize your page. 5 or 10 minutes, you can come through in templates here. And I just want to kind of take you through the back end here just so you can see.
Sure.
The product actually comes with several different templates that, that are automatically built in. The product showcase, and what we can do is actually preview that so we can see what that looks like. So these templates are built in, and you could very easily change this to match your company, whether you wanted to add a video here or the comment system.
So you've already got layouts already done for businesses as if they were a Fortune 1000 company. All they have to do is kind of change things out.
They just change things out, very simple to do. You can look at some of these things and decide, hey, you know what, I like this, but I think I want a different color background, or I want my logo at the top, or whatever it is that you want to change. You can just use this to change it, and I'll show you how easy that is. We just looked at this, but let's actually apply that. Okay, so we want that, let's say this dynamic template. We want to preview it first. We'll look at it, and we'll see what's going on here. The first thing is there's a slideshow of some images that are sliding, kind of fading in and out. We also see there's some tabs here. Lots of people like the tabs, and we'll kind of look through and see how those tabs are changing. Okay. This is the one I want to use. I just want to change some of the things in that. But let's just say the dynamic content copy here. This is the one I want to change. I have it here. Okay, so that's a dynamic content copy template. And what I'll do is I'll come over to page tabs. I'll pick the page that I want to add it to. And in fact, I would just want to keep it in the same page that I added the page that we're working on, this one, okay? Instead of this, I want to add that dynamic content copy. So I'll just apply this to the page. It'll erase everything that I already had on there, and then it's there. Okay, I'll save and preview. I'll see what it looks like. Now I can go through and change that. Okay, but before I do that, let's just see, did it really just take that quickly? And if we refresh our Facebook page, you'll see that there it is.
Wow, that's absolutely brilliant. Well, Phil, we've got a few minutes left here, and I want to cover something I think is really valuable, which is, it's not only important for people to have a Facebook presence with their business, but it's also important that they actually use a technology that allows engagement. And you alluded to a little earlier, which is...
I did go off topic that, and I apologize for that. So let me go ahead and show you what we find that most folks are doing when they want something very quick and they want it to be very effective.
Right.
They'll try one of our other applications. Remember, Elements Plus is simply to customize the content of one of your tabs. Now, if you really want to get specific about maybe building a coupon or building, you know, some sort of interaction with with people that visit your page, then I would think about maybe looking into some of the other applications. So is that? Can I
Well, I
show
was
you?
more thinking about the Facebook, the Edge rank, and how these elements allow people to engage with you, how they're able to share, and how you're able to capture information as well. Because when someone clicks on that like, they're just not liking it, but they're giving you a lot of information. So I wanted you to kind of, at least for just a quick second, give business owners and those that are in marketing a little bit of overview of how important having these elements together are and be able to capture information and communicate with your marketplace.
Very good. Well, it's very important that you connect with your visitors on your page. They used to be called fans, and fan pages used to be called that. Now they're called pages. But when folks come to your page, they become a fan or they like your page. Well, now it's very important that you establish the relationship with that fan. If you do that, then you're developing a relationship with them that other people may come to see. So you're really building this viral aspect by building a relationship with one person. So once you build a relationship with one person and they have, you know, your page is relevant to them, then their friends may be able to see your page and then come visit it. So there could be a viral effect there. But the way you do that is by asking folks to interact with your page, and it's real hard to do if they're just coming and looking around.
Right.
You really want them to do something, and in order for them to do something, there has to be a benefit in it for them. So you always have to ask that question: what's in it for me? Looking from the consumer's point of view. So once you utilize some of the things that we've given you, you'll be able to do that by giving them a way to interact with your page. Once they start interacting with your page, then Facebook sees your page as being relevant to them. And so anytime that you make a post or anytime you make an update, they see that, and sometimes their friends may even see that, depending on their relationship.
Right.
So it's all relationship based.
So in essence, what you've done is you've created a product that allows any business or really any professional or individual or even individual product to be able to create their own brand on Facebook, and then you've allowed the like and the comments and everything to really be interactive in that, where you can put videos and coupons and give them the reason to engage with your business. And when they do that, because of the fact that everything you do on Facebook is pretty much public knowledge to everybody on your list, then that gives the ability for it to go viral, as someone might click on your link, leave a comment, and with Elements Plus, you can even put your products on, you can put your services, video testimonials, demonstrations, pretty much almost anything you can dream of based on what I've seen, you can really put in there with Elements Plus. Is that correct?
David, I couldn't have said it better. I really would enjoy seeing your application on my desk. It was fantastic. That's the way that I need to be saying it. It's that easy. But we can't take the credit for it because Facebook is allowing us to do this. It's just that we've kind of made it easier for business owners to take advantage of the way Facebook is allowing us to create content and interact with users on Facebook.
Well, Phil, I think you've done a brilliant job. I'm excited to be using your product. I'm so glad you actually came apart just for a few minutes to really share, how companies can really engage with Facebook and build their presence online. Now, if someone wanted to get more information, where could they go to actually see your product and maybe see a demo or ask more questions if they want to take the next step and really engage and start building a Facebook presence with your product?
Well, the best thing to do is go to fbxtab.com. It's real easy. fbxtab.com.
Yeah, let me share with the screen right now, and you can take a look. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a short video here. I'd love for you to look at that. It kind of gives you an idea of what EdgeRank is about. And we have a free video series on how to use Facebook apps to market your, whatever you have to market on Facebook. And so register for that. It's going to use your Facebook credentials. and then sign up to watch those videos and have fun with it. And any other thing that you'll need after that, we'll be able to provide you.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Phil, and thank you for those of you that are watching right now. If you'd like to get more information, what we can do is we'll provide a link in the bottom of this video. So if you just go to the description and click on the link, it'll take you right to Fbxtab to get more information. Phil, it's been a pleasure talking with you. Now, I know you've created a lot of other amazing things, and so would you come back on the show and maybe talk about, I love you've got this new Groupon program that you're doing that you just launched, and I'd be very excited to talk about that. Would you be interested in coming back and talk a little bit more about how small businesses could actually engage with Facebook with Groupon technology?
X Groupon, X Download, X Commerce, X Contest. Sure, I'd love to talk about them all.
Fantastic. Well, Phil, thanks for coming on the show, and I'm sorry.
No, thank you for having me, David. I appreciate it.
It's been an absolute pleasure. So again, you that are watching, if you'd like to get more information, you can go to fbxtab.com or just click the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Take care. And again, thanks, Phil.